Well, we're doing things a little different today, so grab your popcorn and candy because we have a very special Extra Butter Please coming up next. You don't want to miss it. Hello and welcome to another edition of Extra Butter Please. I'm your host, Gina B. Well, we recently lost a true American trailblazer, a man that leaves behind an unforgettable legacy that extends far beyond his commanding screen presence. So we're dedicating this entire show honoring the life and legacy of Sidney Poitier. It was an unsuccessful audition at the American Negro Theater that ignited everything for him. Rejected because of his Bohemian accent, the determined native from Cat Island, Bahamas, spent the next 6 months working on camouflaging his accent and improving his acting skills. To say the least, on his second try, he was accepted into the company, and the rest is history. Broadway was his launching pad, and it didn't take long for casting agents to take notice. And in 1950, he starred in his first feature film, casted as a doctor who had to treat 2 white racists in the movie No Way Out.
What is it, Dr. Brooks?
This man has stolen a scalpel. He's got it hidden on him. I want him searched.
Hand it over, Biddle.
I ain't got it, Doc.
Are you sure there's one missing?
I checked out 3, Dr. Wharton. We've only found 2.
He's had every opportunity to take it. Miss Blake and I had our backs to him most of the time. The scalpels were lying right here on the instrument table. And all he had to do was...
His performance got plenty of notice, and the Hollywood doors began to slowly open. He went on to star in Cry, The Beloved Country in 1951, where he portrayed a South African minister, Red Ball Express in 1952, and Go Man Go in 1954. Between those films, he also appeared in a couple of TV miniseries and maintained a presence on the stage as well. Nevertheless, Poitier still felt some of the roles he was being offered were demeaning, so the young actor found himself turning down several opportunities. But his breakthrough role came in 1955 when the young actor played a high school student in the movie Blackboard Jungle.
The picture already has the movie and book world gasping. Blackboard Jungle deals with an explosive subject, the teenage terror in the schools.
But it was his 1958 role where he co-starred with Tony Curtis in The Defiant Ones that cracked the glass ceiling. Poitier received 9 Academy Award nominations for Best Actor, the first ever for a black man.
I'm a strange colored man in a white South town. How long you think before they pick me up?
Get off my back. I ain't married to you. Now, what do I care? Come on.
You married to me, all right, Joker. And here's the ring. But I ain't going south on no honeymoon now. We going north.
But it was his 1963 role as Homer Smith, a handyman for a bunch of German nuns, that landed him the nomination and winning an Oscar in Lilies of the Field, the first black ever to win for a leading role. Take a look.
We built a chapel.
It's very nice. What's a chapel?
Eine kleine Kirche. A chapel.
Lots of luck, Mother. I ain't building no chapel.
Yeah, you.
Not only am I ain't building no chapel, I'm taking off. I ain't no contractor.
That is for the beginning.
No.
Prepare yourselves for something deliciously, refreshingly different. With people it's a pleasure to be with.
Schmidt!
See why a big, strong man like this couldn't resist 5 lonely ladies like these. Meet the boss, Mother Maria, whose faith could move mountains, and a man like Homer Smith.
Jetzt dummen Sie sich, aber machen Sie schnell!
You hold on 1 minute. You just hold on 1 minute. I mean, I ain't no nun. I'm nobody you can boss around. See? I get up when I feel like getting up, and if I don't want to work, I don't work. Now, if you just pay me, see, I'll be going.
The winner is Sidney Poitier.
because it is a long journey to this moment. I am naturally indebted to countless numbers of people, principally among whom are Ralph Nelson, James Poe, William Barrett, Martin Baum, and of course, the members of the Academy. For all of them, all I can say is a very special thank you.
Don't go away as we continue to honor the life and legacy of Sidney Poitier.
Get it, slip it, cuff it, check it. Talk to doctor now and share it. Get it, slip it, cuff it, check it. Talk to doctor now and share it. Gonna get it, gonna slip it, gonna cuff it. Check it, talk to doctor and share it. Gonna get it, gonna slip it, gonna cuff it. Check it, talk to doctor and share it.
Get it, slip it, cuff it, check it. High blood pressure silently affects millions of Americans. Staying on top of your blood pressure is as simple as these 4 easy steps. Self-monitoring is power. Visit manageyourbp.org to learn more.
Welcome back to our special tribute to Sidney Poitier. Poitier continued to refine his craft as an actor, receiving praise for his performances in Porgy and Bess in 1959, A Raisin in the Sun in 1961, and Patch of Blue in 1965. In the midst of being active on the stage and on screen, he found himself fighting for equality and social change, not just on the big screen, but for millions of blacks nationwide during the Civil Rights Movement. In 1967, Poitier continued with groundbreaking performances in some of my all-time favorite movies that dealt with issues of race and race relations, starting with To Sir with Love. Not only was it a box office hit, but the song To Sir with Love, sung by Lulu, topped the Billboard Hot 100 chart in the U.S. for 5 weeks in 1967, becoming the best-selling single in the United States of that year. Next came In the Heat of the Night, where Poitier played a detective from Philadelphia who becomes involved in a murder investigation that takes him to a small town in Mississippi. The infamous line,
They call me Mr. Tibbs,
still lives on today. And one of my top 10 movies I've ever seen, still to this day, is Guess Who's Coming to Dinner. I mean, listen to this lineup of actors: Spencer Tracy, Katharine Hepburn, Catherine Houghton, and Isabel Sanford. I mean, that's like having Denzel Washington, Tom Hanks, Meryl Streep, and Julia Roberts all in one film. If you haven't seen it yet, it's streaming on Hulu and Amazon Prime right now, and I think it is a must-watch if you are a true movie connoisseur. We have much more. Don't go away. We'll be right back.
My name is Gary Parker. I served as a Cavalry Scout and a military policeman in the United States Army for 20 years. When I was a Cavalry Scout, we had a young lieutenant that came in. Great guy, but he moved on, got promoted to lieutenant colonel, went on to Afghanistan, and I was able to keep in contact. And I'd wake up one morning, go on social media, and there's that post you don't want to see. For whatever reason, he took his own life. Nobody knows why he did it. And if there's something that we could have done to prevent it from happening, safe gun storage can prevent gun suicide, because it's that added step to get to your firearm that might just give somebody a moment of reflection on what they're doing. As a veteran, we need to be ambassadors to people that don't have the knowledge that we have. Anytime you're not storing a weapon safely, you're putting yourself and your community at risk. Service never stops.
How was school?
I'm
so sick of 17. I'm over this teenage dream. If someone tells me one more time, enjoy your youth, I'm gonna cry. These are the golden years, but I wish I could disappear. I'm just a mess, now I'm just a mess, and you're just a person that changed my life. Good day in my mind, safe to take a step out, get some air now, let your edge out.
Good morning. How are you feeling?
I feel okay. Music can help you express how you're feeling. When you can't find the language, find the lyrics.
Welcome back to Extra Butter, Please, as we take a look back at the life and contributions of Sidney Poitier. Well, in the 1970s, fans and moviegoers got a chance to see another side of Poitier's talent in front and behind the camera. In the 1974 hit Uptown Saturday Night, Poitier played dual roles as director and comedic sidekick alongside Bill Cosby. The comedy duo went on to make another box office hit with Let's Do It Again. These movies were hysterical. The cast of Who's Who in Black Hollywood appeared in these movies, from Richard Pryor to Hera Belafonte. In 1980, Poitier found himself behind the camera again with another box office hit, Stir Crazy, starring the hilarious Gene Wilder and Richard Pryor.
Have you got the right case?
Columbia Pictures presents Gene Wilder and Richard Pryor.
I have my head overhauled for listening to you.
Together again in Stir Crazy.
I can't feel nothing in my leg.
After nearly a decade away from acting, he returned to the television and film, starring in the 1988 film Shoot to Kill, and Sneakers was released in 1922. Poitier's last appearance on screen was in the 2001 TV movie The Last Brickmaker in America. His list of accolades go on, serving as Bahamas ambassador to Japan from 1997 to 2007. Queen Elizabeth knighted him in 1974, and AFI gave him a Lifetime Achievement Award in 1992, a Kennedy Center honors in 1995, a Presidential Award of Freedom, and an honorary Oscar in 2002. He went on to publish 3 autobiographies and 1 novel. So we salute you, Sir Sidney Poitier, for opening the door, your selfless sacrifice, your uncompromised integrity, dedication, and your impeccable character as a human being.
Yo, camping buddy. Okay, you guys ready?
Dude, I thought you were driving.
I thought you were driving.
Oh, I never said I was driving.
I definitely can't drive.
If you're high, just don't drive. It's illegal everywhere. If you feel different, you drive different.
When I became a mother, it was almost like all the other titles mattered a lot less. I may be Dr. Nina Ford Johnson, but I'm a mom first. My babies are my top priority, always. With COVID going around affecting Black kids at a higher rate, I'm telling any parent with kids 5 years and older, mine will be getting the COVID vaccine as soon as they're old enough. The risk from COVID far outweigh any risk from side effects of the vaccine. It's the best protection for my kids and for yours.